tackle the insights of Alan Tuff about the contribution from adult education. Alan Tuff, a Canadian educator and researcher, he made major contributions to field and adult education future studies. Alan Tuff concerns not only what or why adults learn, but how they learn and what helps them obtain learning. Composes the objects used and the other resources where learnings came from. He also claims that adults' learning proceeds through several phases. The first phase, deciding to begin. Second phase, choosing the planner. Third phase, the learner engaged in learning. The first phase, the deciding to begin, was the most crucial part of learning. Because this is the start of the process. In this phase, there are several possible steps, including setting an action goal, assessing interest, seeking information, choosing most appropriate knowledge and skill, establishing a desired level or amount, and estimating the cost and benefits. In this phase, the students will seek an information on how and what to learn using his own knowledge and searching of what he or she wants to know about. The second phase is choosing the planner, learning through the use of chosen objects like program text, workbooks, it can be learning individually or with a consultant. In this phase, a resource person like instructors, professors, or other knowledgeable and reliable person are sought by the learner to acquire learning through collaborative planner. A collaborative planner were mostly used rather than the dependent manner found crucial in this phase. As an adult learner, the capacity of learning in collaborative environment, like having a group discussions to know something deeply and to learn something new, as the ideas were molded as each individual share their thoughts in a collaborative environment. The third phase and the last, the learner engages to the learning. In this phase, as the first and second phases were done, the learning occurs in the third phase. The critical elements here are the variety and richness of the sources. For example, the professor has a huge knowledge about your topic, and in the end, all his or her knowledge were imparted to the learning, so that the learner will possibly adopt all the learnings, knowledge, and the skills of that someone who teach, or that resource person teach him or her. That would be all. Thank you.
Good day to everyone. I'm here right now and I'm Aljon Digamo, and I'm here to report my topic. My topic is all about the contribution of adult education. The number one purpose of an adult contribution of adult education is helps to empower communities to be more tolerant and sustainable. Adult learning of all kinds appears to foster an increase in active citizenship. Another purpose is Adult education gives mature learners the chance to increase their knowledge, develop new skills, and gain helpful qualifications and credentials. So let's talk about the saying of perception perception of Cyril O'Holy. Cyril O'Holy began a line of investigation in the late of 1950s at the University of Chicago. Chicago has been extended by Allen Thu at the Ontario. Good day to everyone. I'm here right now and I'm Aljun Digamo and I'm here to report my topic. My topic is all about the contribution of adult education. The number one purpose of an adult contribution of adult education is helps to empower communities to be more tolerant and sustainable. Adult learning of all kinds appears to foster an increase in active citizenship. Another purpose is adult education gives mature learners the chance to increase their knowledge, develop new skills, and gain helpful qualifications and credentials. So let's talk about the saying of perception perception of Cyril O'Holy. Cyril O'Holy began a line of investigation in the late of 1950s at the University of Chicago. Chicago has been extended by Allen Thu at the Ontario Institute of the for Studies in Education, and that has helped better understand about the process of adult learning. So Holly's have three types outlined by Holly's study are. Number one of that is the goal-oriented learners. The goal-oriented learners use the education for accomplishment fairly their cut objective. This individual usually did not make by a real start on the continuing education until their mid-winters and after sometimes much later. The number two and the second one is the activity-oriented learners. Activity-oriented learners take part because they find in the circumstances of the learning a meaning that has no necessary connection and often no connection at all with the content of the announced purpose, yes, of the activity. This individual also begin their constant participation in adult education at the point when their problems or needs become sufficiently pressing. The third one is the no other than is the learning oriented learners. When we say learning oriented learners, it is seek knowledge for its own sake. Unlike the other types, most learning oriented adults have been engrossed in learning as long as they can remember.